Leadership is a favorite topic of mine. As I've grown and developed as a coach, I've come to realize that the thing I love most about this work is helping grow and develop leaders in the world. But what does that mean? Who is that? Great questions. And my answer to the second one is you. You're a leader, if you choose it. Okay, so now let's talk about what it means to grow and coach leaders. Consider this. We all have ideas in our heads about how to make the world a better place, how to make our cities and communities better, how to make our own lives, the lives of our families, more functional, more fun, more fulfilling. And what's needed to take on any given one of those ideas, from the grandest global changing ones to the seemingly minor ones, is leadership. And there are all sorts of ingredients that make up leadership. And one I want to call out that I see as really essential is commitment. It's like the flour in the cake, or is it more like a yeast in a bread? Cream and ice cream? Commitment is that key ingredient we've got to add into the mix to find our own individual leadership. I have it that not nearly enough people relate to themselves in the world as leader. I can't tell you how often I talk to someone who has a really awesome vision for something they want to create in this world, or in their community, or in their own life. But they don't yet see themselves as leaders, and they're not yet committed to that thing that they want. And so the vision just remains a recipe on the page, instead of a gorgeous feast that they're actually starting to cook up for themselves. Why don't people see themselves as leaders? Because it's scary. It comes with risks. It requires us to use our voice. And that can feel vulnerable. It's outside of our comfort zones. I'd like to share with you a quote from a recently published book from a coach and a leader I've had the pleasure to work with. The author is Mark Hunter, and the book is called The Brink: How Great Leadership is Invented. Today's leader is faced with the challenge and reality of universal access to information and resources. Millions of Twitter followers can be collected via one television appearance or other media notoriety. Because of the sheer ease of accessing followers, leadership today is required on a more grassroots level than at almost any time since industrialization. It's actually required on such a grassroots level that it needs to start internally. We each need to start to relate to ourselves as leaders in our lives, endeavors, relationships, and anywhere else we find ourselves first. Only then can we effectively lead others. What I do as a coach is help people identify their unique leader voice, help them figure out which ingredients are missing, or what's getting in their way. I do this with leaders in organizations or solo leaders, whether it's independent filmmakers or solo business owners who are bringing really cool, awesome ideas or products into the world, or with people in their own lives who really want to create something great for themselves or for others. What would shift for you if you started to relate to yourself as leader in this world? What would you take on from that place of leadership? Let us know. We really could use your leadership for all sorts of good out in this world. Thanks for tuning in, and please subscribe for more coaching insights, information, and interviews with Sean O'Connor Coaching.